Today I want to share with you 5 different ways in which you can keep your vibration high and keep your energy levels up at work. So the first thing is to drink plenty of water and stay hydrated. We often forget to do this when we're busy or we feel like we need kind of uppers like tea or coffee to keep us going. Tea and especially coffee are actually quite hydrating to our systems. So if you are a coffee drinker, you will definitely need to drink water in between your coffees. It's recommended 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. So if this is tricky and you tend to forget, it's a good idea to have a bottle of water on your desk, so you know how much you're drinking and you don't have to get up and go anywhere. You can just swig at your water and make sure you're getting plenty. Second thing to do is to eat regular meals. Again, this is something that when we're busy, we might forget to have lunch or overrun for lunch, kind of ignoring our hunger to try and get things done. I think it's really important for us to take proper breaks, to book in proper breaks to eat and to rest when we're working, not to just work through or have really late lunches. So if it's something that happens to you, you can perhaps schedule into your diary, as part of your diary management, your breaks if you haven't got proper breaks in there already. And be brave enough to do this, even if the culture around you is for people to keep working through lunch and that kind of thing. Do think about your own health, and you never know, other people might learn from you and see that you're taking breaks and that is benefiting you, and they might you might benefit them, they might decide to take breaks as well. So yeah, really important as well to keep the blood sugar levels up, not let yourself get really hungry so that you're then low and actually losing energy, which is what's going to happen if you're missing lunch breaks. Number 3, stay away from gossipers and people who tend to kind of congregate to have a good moan at work, because that's only going to be bringing your energy down. So it's better to focus on the positive people at work or the good things that are happening around, and keep your attention on that. Number 4 is to have things around you. So if you have a desk at work, have things on your desk which lift you up. So photographs and pictures of loved ones, pictures of or photographs of places where you've been, places that you love, so that you're reminded of those places while you're working, and you're reminded that you're still connected to those places and people. You could also have a crystal on your desk, so to hold the energy on your desk, there's something like a little rose quartz there. Or you could even introduce a big boy like this one, and that should invite some questions from people at work. But crystals are really good. You can program them to hold the energy around you, to hold a high vibration in your area. And some people think they're also good for deflecting the radiation from computers and all of the equipment that's in offices. Number 5, at the end of your working day, just take a minute to think of at least 2 or 3 things that went well in your working day. So you might have completed some work, you might have shared some really good ideas with somebody, or anything that's brought you kind of satisfaction in your day. Just recognizing those things is really helpful, and it's going to make you feel good about the work that you've done and better about coming back tomorrow as well. If you find that you're getting stressed at work, or just getting too mentally stimulated with what you're doing, there's a little technique that I have in another video called emotional stress release, and they're just a couple of really light holding points on the forehead here, and I'll drop a link to that video beneath this, because I show you that technique, and you can use that to help you to just release stress as it comes up at work so that it's not building up. Another little note as well about sensitive people at work, or highly sensitive people. If you're a highly sensitive person, it can be a good idea to think about where you're positioned in the office. And if it's possible, to move to quite a quiet seat in the office so that you're not distracted by the the sunlight in your eyes, the noise of people. If you're on a corner where people tend to sort of collect and talk to discuss work or otherwise, that can just be too much stimulation for sensitive people. Quite often they need to be able to really focus on what they're doing. Otherwise it becomes stressful and a bit of a headache. So think about where you are in the office and whether it's actually feeding you so that you can be more productive, and be calm while you're working, and if not, see if you can move. Okay, so wishing you a calm, focused, happy and productive working day, and I'll see you soon.